All right, after a month's absence from posting, it's about time to get another video to all of the people who are still here awaiting my top-notch analysis on the best league in the world. This coming week and part of the week just passed, it's Rivalry Week. And unlike past MLS versions, we actually have a few rivalries with real animosity and teams who are in close proximity who are battling for their state or city. Along with these club rivalry games, it's MLS All-Star Week, where we'll see a full league rivalry of the MLS All-Stars as they take on the Liga MX All-Stars. So without any more blabber, let's get into some predictions for this week's Rivalry Week. First up on the docket today is the Hell is Real derby between two teams who have arguably spent most of their season in purgatory, Columbus and Cincinnati. You know, as a Columbus fan, hopes were high, ambitions were high, and now we're sitting here in the worst run of form in this club's history, 8 months after hoisting the title. Columbus's fall from fame has been rough, and 6 losses on the bounce is not what you want to see heading into such a big rivalry game where a loss makes your dreams of making the playoffs a long shot. Lucky for Columbus though, their Ohio brother FC Cincinnati has also been trucking it through the mud this year and currently sits second to last in the East. If you're looking on recent form, Cincinnati tops Columbus, but it only takes 1 point to be ahead of a team with 0 points in their last 6 games. If Columbus wants a chance, they're going to have to figure it out without their starting striker Zardes, who is out with a hamstring injury, and without their key playmaker Lucas Zelarayan, who will most likely miss this game due to the All-Star match on Wednesday. The good thing for Columbus is that they're coming up against a Cincinnati team who just shipped 4 goals in their last game, and they have the 3rd most goals conceded this year. The Crew are fighting for their lives in this match, and you have to think they'll have the grit to end their losing streak in this game. But in reality, I wouldn't be surprised to see Cincinnati take advantage of this beaten down Crew. But I'm still gonna go 1-0 Columbus. Now moving to the southern border, we're gonna take a look at the Battle of Florida between Orlando City and Inter Miami. The first time we saw these clubs go face to face, it was in the first game of the MLS's back tournament. Yeah, remember that thing? But now Inter Miami is a year older and Orlando City have gone from a team fighting to make the playoffs to one of the most dangerous teams in the East under Oscar Pereira. For Inter Miami, they're still a growing team, but after going on a 6-game losing streak earlier this year, they have now picked up some speed, only losing 1 of their last 7 games. Gonzalo Higuain leads the team in goals and assists, but I think he's kind of gone unnoticed in the general public's eyes. In their last match, Rodolfo Pizarro picked up a brace, but after the All-Star squad lost a few players to injury, he's been called into the mix and therefore will most likely not be available for Friday night's game. On Orlando's side of the fence, even though they're sitting second in the East, the race is close, and they're only 2 points above 3rd, 4th, and 5th. With 4 draws in a row in their last 5 games, including a 1-1 result against Cincinnati, Orlando will need to refine their winning form to keep their place. Orlando have a good system in their attack with Nani and the player with the 2nd most assists in the league, Mauricio Pereira. This matchup has been tight in the last few outings, and I think this time it will be as well. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw between the Floridian clubs. Before I go into my prediction for the MLS All-Star match, there are just a few more MLS games I want to quickly run through so you know what I'm thinking. El Tráfico, LAFC versus LA Galaxy. Both teams are missing key guys in Vela and Chicharito, but it's definitely LAFC who are struggling the most this year. Oh, how the tables have turned. I think LAFC will continue their losing run and make it 5, as the Galaxy overcome their city rivals 3-1. Seattle versus Portland. A little bit over a week ago, we saw the biggest win in this Cascadia matchup when Seattle stomped Portland 6-2 at Providence Park. How has Portland dealt with it? Well, they went on to tie SKC, who are sitting second in the West, but then went out and lost 3-1 to an Austin FC team who are holding down the bottom of their conference with Houston. Seattle, on the other hand, continued to win another 2 away matches after their win in Portland, so I would say they definitely have the upper hand here. Because I don't think Portland will lose as bad as they did last time, I'm going to go with a more modest 2-0 loss. And now the moment you have all been waiting for. Will I back my own MLS to win against the Liga MX All-Stars? I mean, if you look at the Champions League, or the League's Cup for that matter, yeah, Liga MX pretty much tears us apart every season. But this is different, right? It's our best players. in mid-season form. Now, I'm not gonna lie and act like I watch Liga MX or really know the caliber of players they have in their team, but I do know that MLS has a really decent team on paper. They won't have Vela and Chicharito due to injury, as I mentioned before, and two of the Revolution's biggest players in Carlos Gil and Tejan Buchanan won't be in attendance either. But they don't need those guys. You can count on MLS's highest goal scorer, Raul Ruidiaz, to get into scoring positions. And along with him, there's Daniel Shalaway and the Dallas youngster Ricardo Pepi. The midfield's got captain Christian Roldan, João Paulo, Zelarayan, Reynoso, and the defense is stacked with Zimmerman, Yaimar, Robinson, and Matt Turner, just to name a few. Basically, I'm saying that MLS has the ability to win, but will they be able to win it for the boys back home? I think so, but on penalties. Let's go MLS. And that wraps up all of the predictions I have for this week's events. It should be a good one, so be sure to predict your games in the comments below and just have fun watching the festivities. I'm gonna try my best to keep putting videos out, but college is starting back up. I'm doing a little bit of coaching for a soccer team, and just all around, I've been a bit busy. But I really appreciate your guys' patience, and until next time, thanks for watching.